Well, just days after a Seattle public school student was gunned down inside his own high school, fellow students are planning a walkout and demonstration demanding the district and elected leadership take drastic measures to ensure their safety.
Fox 13 News reporter Steve Kiggins is live outside Ingram High School tonight with more. Steve?
Yeah, David, Jamie, Ingram High School here has been empty. It's been quiet ever since this shooting happened. Classes have not been going on, right? But when they return, the folks that are organizing this rally believe they're going to see a really strong turnout from this campus and those across the district when they rally on City Hall. It's an empty courtyard at Ingram High where flowers and messages sharing heartbreak grows after a student was shot and killed. Prosecutors say a 14-year-old planned his murder. He was arrested with a 15-year-old accused of helping him hide the gun.
I think it's really affected people's ability to focus over the past couple of days.
16-year-old Shayton Sony does not know the victim. He's a student at Lincoln High. He says kids across the district are reeling from the violence.
The reality is when adults don't do things, it's forced on us because we're going to be the ones experiencing it. And that makes me angry on a whole nother level.
This shouldn't have happened from the first place.
Wednesday night, more SPS students spoke out during the district board meeting, including kids who play a role on the board, bringing student voices into the boardroom.
Supporting students to succeed and to thrive is by making sure that they stay alive at school.
We know that we have more and more violence plaguing us, and now it's entering into our Seattle schools. The pressure of the streets in our communities have violated our school buildings.
At that meeting, SPS Superintendent Brent Jones announcing new safety measures across the district aimed at campus safety. The first, a district-wide safety and security audit. Second, building a community action team informed by Seattle Police. And Mayor Harrell's office deciding what immediate steps can be taken to heighten safety. And third, building a child well-being council, sharing best practices from youth mental health experts to help young people living with the reality of rising gun violence.
What we need is to know that we're safe in our school buildings. And I can speak with confidence when I say we do not feel safe at school.
For that reason, led by the Seattle Student Union, kids across the district likely to join in a class walkout and then march to City Hall, demanding their lives be protected. Sony is one of the founders of the union. He says Monday's shooting won't be the last without immediate change.
I thought that I was going to be the oldest one, like the one that stopped it, right? Like it stopped with me, it stopped with high schoolers, but we have middle schoolers involved. We have elementary students involved. What is this? Like, why are we still in this perpetual cycle of having kids do adults' jobs?
So on top of the superintendent's initiative, you heard her there earlier, both Seattle Police and Seattle Mayor Bruce Harrell, they tell us they've been working on a plan to maybe return these school resource officers to campuses across the district. They've been working on that well before the shooting happened. But we also heard from students who are absolutely opposed to the idea. Some of them tell us they worry that some officers could bully or even act violently. But I'm Seattle Steve Kiggins, Fox 13 News.